What's happening, ladies and James out there in YouTube land? Got a good one for you today. We're back out on the range, 45 yards. Need a new shooting table. I just finished assembling this Umarex Notos 22 cal build. It's spec'd out with the 380 millimeter pellet barrel from FX conversion. It's got the 420cc carbon bottle, the M-Lock bottle barrel band, and then it's got our Terminator pistol grip stock. It's got the tripod mounting block right here, which has Picatinny on the bottom, clamping sides for your clamping style tripods, and you can put a Arca Swiss adapter on the bottom here if you want. We've got the FX Pocket Crony 2 mounted down below on the pick rail of the bottle band, so we'll be able to get our velocities. And I've got the HP Hush short moderator. Now the customer spec'd this build out to, he wanted to make about 40 foot-pounds. He set it at 40 after doing all the valve mods, the porting, and the hammer modifications. And what we came up with is making 40 FPE with the reg set at, our reg set at 1900 on this build. So also got the Discovery HT 6-24 by 40 first focal plane optic on here. Now what I like about this optic, even though it's a real budget optic coming in at just around $100 on our website, it's extremely lightweight. So if you're trying to build a PCP for out in the field for squirreling or whatever, it's a really good option because you've got side parallax, so you don't have to reach out front. It's a real lightweight package. It's got the flip covers front and rear, keep the dust and rain off of it, off of the lenses. Got locking turrets and 24 power magnification. So yeah, you can't really go wrong. But yeah, this whole rig, keeping it real lightweight like this, it weighs under 8 pounds as shown, fully set up with bipod, optic, and moderator. Also, I got this super sick Big Air high capacity 12-shot magazine to use today. And then on this build, we're running the side cocking biathlon lever there for easier cocking effort. So without further ado, let's just throw some smoke at this thing, see what happens. I'm gonna go lightest to heaviest. Now when you get these things, these Umarex Notos out of the box, pretty much limited to shooting something like this, which is the 14.3 grain Crossman hollow points, because they only make like, I don't know, 18 foot-pounds or something out of the box. So I'm just gonna throw these at it real quick and see what kind of speed they're doing. All right, I'm gonna sight this puppy in real quick and then we'll get started.
1051.
All right, so yeah, pretty close, a couple clicks. Let's go with the upper left target.
1053. 1048. 1049. 1058. 1051.
All right, so hopefully that'll give you guys an idea difference between out of the box and how it's set up here, 40 FPE tune. Our next heavier pellet is going to be these JSB Hades, the 15.89 grain. A lot of guys shoot the Hades out of this. So let's see what velocity we're kicking these at. Obviously, the faster you can kick the hunting projectile, the more expansion you're going to get from the tip, and the better energy dump you'll end up having on live quarry.
1000.
All right, second target over. For some reason it's not getting my velocities, but it's reading 1017. Let's see if we can get it to talk to us.
16. 1,000. 16.
Yeah, so we're at the 45-yard range right now. I got a bit of a breeze running from right to left, and shoot, that'd be a squirrel set shot all day long with real good terminal ballistics. At that velocity right there, ladies and germs, we'd have ourselves a full cranial lobotomy on a squirrel or bunny. Okay, let's go to the next heavier projectile. Switch over to some 18 grains. I got the FX 18.1s. All right, third target over.
965. 964. 966. 961. 959.
All right, I didn't really like those at that velocity, but that's all right. We'll figure something out. All right, let's move on to these H&N Barracuda 18s. I don't want to bore you guys with testing everything out there on the market, but on today's programming, but you know, obviously we could test the AEA 18s, the JTS Dead Center 18s, the JSB 18s. Let's just stick with running a few things down range and call it for this one. Because obviously FX pellet liner and the tunability, whatever projectile you pull off the shelf, you can tune to match and tune to grip well. Alright, fourth target over.
965. 964. 964. 968.
Finger slipped on the trigger.
965.
Yeah, it definitely doesn't prefer the H&N, or sorry, the H&N Barracuda 18s. All right, let's try these AEA 21.9 grain Diablo center punch. All right, let's try that. Fifth target over.
877. 881. 881. 880. 879.
Yeah, those are pretty good. Pretty happy with those. AEA 21.9s. Alright, next up, we're looking at, go with the JSB redesign 25.39s. Far right target, top rope.
817. 823. 827. 818. 830.
Yeah, not bad. I'd like to try the redesign shallows, the redesign deeps, compare them to these standards, see which one shoots best, because that's a pretty good projectile at bucking the wind, being more heavier for pellets. All right, let's switch to some slug. I don't have too many today, but we'll take a look at the 21 grain H&Ns, 23 grain H&Ns, and the knockout slugs at 25 grain. So starting with these H&N 21, these are the Slug HPs. Now this is a pellet liner, which means it has a twist rate more specific towards preferring pellets, but you never know. In my experience, I've had the ability to shoot slugs out of a pellet liner if it's the right slug and the right velocity, as well as shooting pellets out of a slug liner. So yeah, you just got to see what stuff you got and test everything out. See how I'm doing on air. Running at about 250 bar right now. All right, lower left target.
900. 4. 900. 6. 900. 7. 900. 8.
Looks like I only loaded 4 in that mag. Or 5, including my cider. Put one more in there.
$903.
All right, I think that looks pretty decent. All right, next up, let's check out these H&N Slug HP 23 grains.
869. 862. 864. 864.
Whoa! Yeah! Woo-ah! Give that man a cigar! Bullseye!
God damn, I told you. You can sometimes find a pellet liner that can shoot a slug if you find the right one. This is the H&N Slug HP 23 grain in the 217 diameter. Good to know. Alright, so last one but not least, check out these JSB knockout slugs. Gonna be knocking them out. Hopefully. You never know. Fingers crossed. Alright. Next target over.
803. 801. 799. 811. 809.
Yeah, PDG, pretty damn good. So coming in at 25.4 grains, JSB knockouts. Definitely knock some shit out. So happy with those two as well. So yeah, like I said, I would like to test a couple different weights in the JTS dead centers, like the 21s and, you know, maybe, yeah, probably the 18s and the 21s. Like to test the JSB 21s, but that's all we have time for today, ladies and gentlemen out there in YouTube land. But thanks for hanging out with me and running that ammo through this fresh build. Hope you guys like this build. If you want to pick up a carbon copy of this build right here in any color, I'll leave a link down in the description, and then I'll also leave a link for this optic right here. Like I said, it's real lightweight. This optic is only like a pound. Super lightweight. And then the rings are sold separately, but these are the billet aluminum Discovery rings. They're super nice rings. And yeah, thanks to the homie Troy from Big Air Mags for hooking it up. He's always helping out with all of our custom stuff. So I'll leave a link to his website down in the description. He has magazines for all the different popular PCPs out there, from the budget to the high-end ones. So check those out. They're magazines, high capacity, standard, deep slug mags. Check out Troy at Big Air Precision. But yeah, I got to get this packed up and shipped out to Ariadna in Texas. So hope you like your Notos, Ariadna. Hope I said that right. Anyways, check out the Terminator monthly subscription giveaways on our homepage. 25 cal Avenge-X is next up on the raffling wheel, and then after that we got something real exciting for you guys. So stay tuned for the following month after the Avenge-X, and yeah, catch you guys on the next video.